Daily Show. I'm Ronny Chieng. We got so much to talk about tonight. America gets some dome. Republicans deal with their daddy issues, and something associated with Donald Trump went wrong for the first time ever. So let's get into the headlines. Let's kick things off with President Trump's meeting with the president of South Africa today. And because it's Donald Trump, things got weird.
Death, 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 horrible death, death, I don't know.
What a host. Death, death. Hey, do you want a Diet Coke? Yeah. Death, horrible death. That's... Now, the reason Trump turned this White House event into a murder podcast is that Trump is convinced that there is a white genocide going on in South Africa, which of course means there is no white genocide happening in South Africa. It's not even mathematically possible. I mean, you'll never run out of white South Africans when one of them is making 5,000 kids a week. But still, Trump thinks there is one, and you know he cares about it because he said white genocide. It's like someone told him, hey, it's not just a genocide, it's a white genocide, you know, the bad kind. And Trump's like, oh shit, get him in. But don't worry, South African president, there's a way out of this. Qatar got Trump a plane. What sweet, sweet bribe did you bring him?
I brought you a really fantastic golf book. Weighs 14 kilograms. Oh, that sounds good. And it showcases the golf courses in our country.
Yeah, you f***ed that up. You lost Trump at book, and you definitely lost him at kilograms. If you really want to impress Trump, you should have given him one of your golf courses. Then Trump would be like, hell yeah. Sorry, white South Africans, if that's even a real thing. Thoughts and prayers. Let's move on from a fake international crisis to a real domestic one. If you bought any Trump merchandise, I don't want to surprise you, but it might be a piece of junk.
Trump time. A mistake on a Donald Trump keepsake might be funny to some.
But it wasn't a laughing matter for the couple who paid more than $600 for the Trump-branded watch.
Get your Trump watch right now. Go to gettrumpwatches.com. It's Trump time.
Melanie Pettit likes the style, but it's what this watch does not have that makes it stand out.
I noticed it right away. The T is missing. It just says RUMP.
So it should say Trump.
Should say Trump.
Instead,
it says RUMP.
What a shocking story. I mean, truly, I did not expect them to be able to read. And you might be thinking, what kind of respectable horological craftsman of luxury timepieces would allow this to happen? Well, it turns out watches might just be their side business.
New eye-popping details about Donald Trump's watches, and there's a link to Viagra Honey.
This is a product that is born out of a licensing agreement with a company called The Best Watches on Earth, LLC. There is another company at this business registered at the same address called The Best Honey on Earth. They sell male enhancement honey, which is exactly what it sounds like. It is a product that helps men perform in the bedroom.
Wait, everyone shut up. Stop laughing. There's boner honey? This changes everything. I mean, I guess this does explain why that honey I bought looks so weird. But, you know, Trump's going to be bathing in that like the Baron in Dune. But I just hope that those watches have like a little warning label on them, like you do for people with nut allergies. Like, warning, this watch was manufactured in a plant that also processes honey. The point is, when Donald Trump sells you something, you gotta be skeptical. And I'm so glad we all learned our lesson. On an unrelated note, Donald Trump's got something new to sell us.
This morning, President Trump revealing his plans for a Golden Dome, a defense system designed to shield the U.S. from missile attacks.
The Golden Dome will be capable of intercepting missiles even if they are launched from other sides of the world and even if they are launched from space.
The Congressional Budget Office says it could cost up to $542 billion.
Good news, everyone. Congress is cutting food stamps, but we're getting a Golden Dome. Yeah. if you're hungry, maybe you can try eating it. Quick question, though. Where did Trump come up with Golden Dome?
The president has long praised Israel's Iron Dome, which can intercept and destroy short-range rockets, missiles, and drones.
We're going to call it the Golden Dome. We had the Iron Dome, but somehow Golden Dome sounds better to me.
You know, it takes a special leader to look at what's going on in Israel and be like, hey, we need to copy those guys, all right? Because it's going great. Second of all, I don't think missile defense shields work like frequent flyer programs, all right? Hey, check it out. Our dome just earned gold status. I hope China doesn't get a platinum dome, then they get lounge access. And by the way, the poster board he put up just raises even more questions. Like, why is every country launching missiles at us? It's starting to look like a us problem. But you know what? I guess the money is worth it if it's capable of defending all of America.
A missile shield in the U.S. will not be capable of defending all of America.
I'm a missile defense guy, but it's never going to be possible to defend against everything. And so we are going to have to be selective.
Gonna have to be selective? Like, what are we gonna do? Like, what, just save New York and LA and, what, the states of good barbecue? Actually, yeah, that works. Yeah, let's go with that. The bottom line is it's incredibly expensive and it doesn't work. But at least we'll have a golden dome that says Trump on it. For more on the Golden Dome and whether it's cost effective, we go live to Grace Kuhlenschmidt. Grace, let's be honest here. Is the Golden Dome really worth the price?
You bet your Asian ass it is, Ronnie. Thanks to our big, beautiful dome, Americans are finally safe from our enemies, which means I'm finally free to become an international roast comic. Buckle up, Iranian Ayatollahs, because Roastmaster Grace is telling you to go f*** yourself!
Okay, whoa. What, we're spending $500 billion just so we can roast our enemies?
Thanks to that metallic wonder bubble watching over us, I can finally say, hey, Chinese President Xi Jinping, make like your pandas do once a year and get f***ed! Boom, roasted!
Okay, Grace, you might want to hold off on ripping our enemies.
Ronnie, we're fine. Gold doesn't melt. It's the strongest metal on Earth. Speaking of, who else we got on the Earth? Oh yeah, what's up with this Erdogan guy? You're the president of Turkey? Good job being named after the worst food on Thanksgiving. Put some gravy on that shit! Grace,
isn't this the problem with missile defense shields? It just encourages aggression.
Sorry, I can't hear you under my no-give-a-f*** umbrella. Hey, Liechtenstein, lick my ass! France, take a shower! Russia, why don't you rush into the shower or something? Got him! Hey, Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney, do you have to suck moose every night or you just do that for fun? You poutine bitches, sorry, not sorry!
Okay, Grace, come on, Canada's not even the enemy.
Oh my God, shut up. I haven't even gotten into Kim Jong-un. Kim Jong-un? More like Kim Jong-un f***able. Hey, Kim, you ever think about a demilitarized zone between the buffet table and your mouth? Boom, roasted, I am immortal!
Okay. Grace, you do know that the dome isn't ready yet, right? Like, it won't be active for a while.
Like tomorrow it'll be ready?
No, I like at least 3 more years at best.
Oh, worth it.
Okay, I'm sure she's fine. Thank you, Grace.